Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to explain a super creepy and awesome Indonesian horror movie called Sorop. It's a thrilling film with a shocking twist at the end that will blow your mind. It is scary, exciting, and you will love watching it. Now let's dive into Sorop without wasting any time. The story starts with a delivery boy arriving at a house to drop off a parcel for a man named Mr. Khoer, the homeowner. He knocks and calls out, but no one answers. Curious, he peeks inside and sees an old man. When he tells the man about the parcel, the main gate suddenly opens by itself. Creepy, right? The delivery boy steps inside, and the house is completely dark. As he moves further in, the TV turns on by itself, showing Mr. Khoir acting weird. Suddenly, Mr. Khoir starts vomiting dirt. The delivery boy is shocked. Then he hears a voice behind him. But when he turns, no one's there. When he looks back, Mr. Khoir is gone. Music starts playing from a room. And when the boy checks, he finds Mr. Khoir has taken his own life. The delivery boy is terrified and runs away. Then the scene shifts to Surabaya, Indonesia, where two sisters Hanif and Isti live. Hanif, the older sister, runs a tailor shop to support her younger sister, Isti, who is studying at university. When Isti comes home late one day, Hanif asks why. Isti says she was discussing a group assignment. She then shares exciting news. She has been selected for a debate competition in Jakarta next week. Hanif is thrilled, saying Isti will finally see Jakarta in person. Isti jokingly asks for a gift, but Hanif laughs and saying she is not rich enough for that. She is just happy Isti is doing well in university, as it is a big deal for their family. Isti gets emotional and hugs her sister, promising to graduate soon. That night, while Hanif is eating dinner, their aunt Saida calls with bad news. She says their uncle Mr. Khair is dying and keeps calling for them. Hanif is upset but does not say much. The next morning, the sisters travel to their village. Hanif is uneasy. She never wanted to return to their old house. As kids, they had a scary experience there. One evening, their mother scolded them for playing outside after dark, warning about evil spirits. That night, while washing dishes, their mom acted strange after the lights flickered and a plate fell by itself. She started repeating when evening comes, the jinn wake up, then screams sorrow and vomiting dirt, just like Mr. Khoir. It was terrifying. Back in the present, the sisters arrive at their village. Their aunt's husband picks them up but does not answer Hanif's question about Mr. Khoir's condition, making her suspicious. At the house, they meet Aunt Saida, who takes them to see Mr. Khoir. He is in bad shape, his body ice cold. Isti feels uneasy, sensing something in the room. Suddenly, Mr. Khoir sits up, begging for help to end it and asking for forgiveness. Hanif tries to calm him, but he collapses. A doctor arrives and says Mr. Khoir has passed away. They decided to bury him the next morning. Hanif asks Aunt Saida about Mr. Khoir's wife Aunt Saba. Saida explained that after the sister left the village as kids, Aunt Saba got sick and left Mr. Khoir. She adds that Mr. Khoir tried to end his life multiple times, but somehow kept coming back to life, like when the delivery boy saw him. Saida says Mr. Khoir wanted the sisters to stay in the house so he could pass in peace. That night in their old room, Isti sees her childhood doll, which Hanif used to scare her with, saying it talk at night. Isti asks why Mr. Khair ended his life. Hanif guesses he was sad after Aunt Saba left. Isti worries. What if he comes back like Aunt Saba said? Hanif reassures her to sleep. In the middle of the night, Mr. Khair's spirit appears, calling Isti. She wakes up, finds Hanif missing, and sees the room's door open. Scared, she searches for Hanif, feeling Mr. Khair's presence behind her, but no one's there. She hears a flash from the bathroom and finds Hanif there. Isti says she saw Mr. Khair's room door open, but Hanif does not believe her. They check and the door is closed. Hanif thinks Isti was dreaming, but Isti insists it was real. The next morning, during Mr. Khair's burial, Isti hears a strange static sound. and her nose bleeds. Aunt Saida, worried, tells the sister to stay home. While cleaning, Hanif finds a doll with pins like their mother used and attach it to her back. In their mom's room, she sees a woman in a black veil outside, but ignores it. A flashback shows their mother acting possessed after screaming Sorop that night, banging her head until she died. It was traumatic for the sisters. Aunt Saida returns and asks the sister to stay for 7 days for Mr. Khair's prayer ceremony. Hanif agrees but asks about Aunt Saba again. Saida says Saba got sick like their mother and left after Mr. Khair ignored her. Hanif wonders why their family keeps facing these horrors. First their mom, then their dad, now Mr. Khair. That night, as Isti prays, the window curtain moves by itself. She sees Mr. Khair's spirit outside and screams. Hanif checks, but no one's there. Isti wants to leave, but Hanif insists they stay for 7 days. Later, Hanif finds a strange weapon in their mom's room. Meanwhile, Isti's childhood cat toy moves on its own, and her nose bleeds again as she feels possessed. That night, while cooking, Hanif sees Isti helping in the kitchen, but then finds the real Isti at the dining table. A demonic spirit posing as Isti was in the kitchen. Terrified, Hanif sees Mr. Khair's spirit in the bathroom and searches for Isti. She hears noises from Mr. Khair's room, but the door is locked. Peeking through the keyhole, she sees Isti with Mr. Khair's spirit, who invites her inside. Suddenly, someone approaches and Hanif backs away in fear. Desperate, Hanif begs Mr. Khair's spirit to open the door. It opens and she grabs Isti, trying to escape, but the static sound returns. Hanif's nose bleeds and she hears a voice say he will keep coming back for 40 days. She faints. When she wakes, Isti says they must leave the cursed house. Hanif finds a black magic book in Mr. Khair's room with a family photo. It describes the Sorop ritual to harm someone to fulfill a wish. You eat grave dirt and the spirit torments your targets for 40 days. If the ritual is incompleted, the spirit hunts the person who started it until they die. Hanif realizes Mr. Khair started the ritual to destroy their family, but it failed when the sister left the village years ago. Then try calling Aunt Saida, but Mr. Khair's voice interrupts, saying, I am coming back. Isti tries to run, but an invisible force drags them outside, where they see Ansaba and faint. When they wake, they think Ansaba saved them. They search for her, but find her spirit on the balcony. Isti vomits dirt and Mr. Khair's spirit appears saying, I am coming back. The sisters scream for help, but no one comes. Aunt Saida, unable to reach them, heads to the house with her husband. Hanif finds another photo in the book showing their parents outside the house. She remembers their parents wanted to sell the house, inherit from their father, to move to Jakarta. Mr. Khair, whose business had failed, wanted the house for himself. Hanif confronts his spirit, offering the house if he spares Isti. Under his bed, they find a hidden door with dirt, a locket, and a skeleton. It's Aunt Saba's skeleton. She was not alive. It was her spirit or the jinn posing as her. Then the real Aunt Saida arrives. They show her the book and skeleton. She tells them to burn the weapon from their mom's room. Suddenly, Saida cuts her fingers, revealing she is not Aunt Saida, she is Demon. Hanif vomits dirt, but the real Saida arrives then, and they explain everything. Saida recalls their father got the weapon from police after their grandfather's death. Inside a note says darkness can be defeated light. A flashback reveals Aunt Saba performed the Sorop ritual out of jealousy because Hanif's mom taunted her for not having kids. Saba also tried to manipulate their father to take the house. Their father caught Saba eating grave dirt and got a shaman to make the weapon to stop the ritual. But the jinn killed him. Isti possessed attacks Saida. Hanif finds Saida unconscious and Isti missing. Mr. Khair's spirit says, where are you going? Then Aunt Saba's spirit appears, admitting she did the ritual for revenge. She attacks Hanif, but Hanif closes her eyes. Ansaba disappears. Isti, still possessed, and screams sorrow as other spirits appear. An invisible force drags Isti away. Hanif follows and sees her floating. Saba's spirit attacks, but Saida explains the note is a mantra to use with the pain. As Saba attacks again, Hanif stabs her with the weapon and chants the mantra, burning Saba's spirit to ashes. The next morning, the sister prepared to leave. A woman in a black veil appears, saying she is here for the black magic book. She says she can't leave for 40 days and vanishes. Hanif and Isti realize she is the spirit from the grave used in the ritual. They hear Saba's voice again and try to escape, but can't. Outside, Saida and her husband are dead, likely killed by the jinn to trap the sister. The movie ends here, hinting the ritual is not over and the sister may never escape, doomed to suffer like their family. So friends, that's the story of Sorop. And Saba started the ritual out of jealousy, not Mr. Khoir. He hid her death to protect the sister, sending them away. His spirit tried to warn them to leave. The black-veiled woman was likely the jinn or a shaman who created the ritual. The sister might be trapped forever, suffering a painful end. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you are new, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.